I'm not gonna like this!
Hello everybody, my name is Yoshi Stack, and welcome back to what may possibly be the finale of Live Alive. I might be jumping the gun a little bit on that one, not entirely sure. There may be one more episode. We will see what happens. You'll see if it's the finale or not because I've labeled it as such, but if it's not, be ready for one more. In any case, last time we took out 2 more optional bosses that I wanted to take care of. A giant robot that we broke back into its house for a second time to kill after we already stole its most precious treasure from it. And the concept of death itself, which apparently, little known death fact, takes the form of a giant black saber-toothed tiger. I didn't know that about it, but it's actually pretty cool. And even cooler is that we killed it, so I guess death just isn't a thing anymore. The consequences of our actions are unclear, but with those 2 things taken care of, it is finally time for us to enter the true endgame. The endgame of the endgame, if you will, by heading back to the Archon's Roost. Just a quick reminder that you do need to grab the sword from the last hero's grave to be able to enter this area. Luckily, we started this, the Shifu, so we were able to grab it immediately. Alright. Do it, Lei! You know, I didn't think it was possible for her to look any cooler, and then she holds up a sword. She doesn't need a sword, she can break boulders with her bare hands, but you know, I'm open to anything to like make her even cooler. Also, I loved how all 3 of the 4 of them were like, I'm ready to fight this entrance, but Cube was like, whatever. But he's the one that nodded and told us that we're good to go in, so you know, as usual, he is the glue that's holding this very strange party together. You know, a kung fu master, a ninja, a cowboy, and a robot. I mean, look at him. What a group we've assembled. Anyway, welcome back everyone to the Archon's Roost for a 3rd time. Now, you may be asking, what's different about this from the last 2 times? And absolutely nothing. Nothing is different. But you'll recall that the first 2 times I avoided grabbing any of the goodies that are lying around. It's very rude of the game to interrupt me like that. I avoided grabbing any of the goodies that are lying around, saying that they were being saved for later, and guess what? It's later! So we're gonna pick up at least some of them. I don't know if I'm gonna grab all of them, but the Alice Biscuit I definitely want, because that's a good healing item. A lot of these, though, it shouldn't be a huge deal if you grab them or not. It's just like it can be helpful. I mean, I always forget to use combat items, so like that in particular is not gonna be very helpful to me, but you know, there may be equipables. And like I said, the Alice Biscuit's good. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. This should be the last item that's in this first area. I have it written down. Like I said, I may not get all of them, but you know, I'll try. I did not try with that fight, I can tell you that much. After fighting the Death Prophet, you're free to run away from enemies again without any real consequence. Which, I thought the fights in this area were gonna be a little harder than they actually seem to be. You know, that is what it is, but it is, I don't know if disappointing's the right word, but I mean, like, look, it's just these guys. Like, I can probably take them out in one shot with this. I'll be amazed if they don't. I guess I have to go eat a hat or something. I don't know. Okay, you're resistant to that. Sure, we'll use Dust Veil. Wasn't that a move that the Death Tiger had? That seems rude. Here, this fight is gonna be more interesting than I thought. Not extremely, because this guy's also about to die, so it doesn't really matter.
Even Sam.
Yeah, this is This is, yeah. I'm out of words to describe. This is overkill, but let's just do it because it's funny. You know what? Something happened this fight, which is more than I could say would have happened had I done any of the other fights. So.
You're all talk.
Congratulations. Okay. There should be a thing. Yep. Some bones here. Got ourselves a unicorn horn. I probably should slap that on someone, but whatever. Yeah, just nothing interesting to show with these fights. Either it's an enemy that I'm gonna eliminate very quickly, or it's one that's just annoying to fight. Which one will this be? The answer would have been annoying. Alright, Shrouded Demons, and then there's this little hidden path here that lets you go up this way and grab Enma Charm. There's a fight. There goes the last of my sanity. I thought I left what little of it I had back in the trial of keys and skill. Okay, through this door now. And through this door. Yeah, not even like mini bosses to like act as an obstacle. I guess, you know, with the last one, Strabo was kind of just like, I hate you, so here's a bunch of obstacles. Oh yeah, here's the other golden top knot if you did not do the trial of power. That one was a little less inconvenient to get, so that's why I went for that one, because here I would have had to backtrack and go get Masaru again. Because, I mean, there was a small chance that I would have put him in my party, but this is just the dream team. You know, it's kind of like Mario RPG where like Peach and Geno become your main party because like that's just like who's the best. And like this is why I'm not including fights, because like what is the point of even doing this? Like, again, we'll see what happens, but like I have a feeling
the dragon comes for you.
That this is nothing's gonna happen. Nothing interesting. Well, that guy's still alive, I guess. He's got that going for him. Who gave you a bugle? Well, okay, you don't. Yeah, Shuriken Barrage. That works. I mean, Wind Slash probably would have been fine even with him being resistant to it, but, what is Solomon's thigh bone? I have to know. What is that? A relic with the power to summon forth a mage who commands the dead. That raises special attack. Yeah, it's definitely not worth it for you. Not doing that. The only one that sort of makes sense to put on would be Lei. Which I don't, that's not worth it. But I had to know. You know? Okay, what's down here? The answer is, what is the point of this room? There's nothing here. What? It's telling me a bunch of lies, video game. Give me a refund of like 25 cents. You can spare that. It was very rude to just like appear in front of this door. Come on now. All right, through here, and this is not the room I thought. Never mind. What's in here though? There's a chest. A golden burial gown. What is... The gown of one who courted a demon, and in their dance was the soil poisoned. Well, that doesn't seem particularly helpful. Yeah, that seemed like a bunch of like stat decreases. I'm not even gonna bother looking at everyone else because I think that's gonna be the same for everyone. What's through this door? More loot. An Eye of Argos, which I believe that's an item that prevents petrification. Fertility Charm. I have one on Sundown. The eye. And a number 9 potion. Some decent stuff in there. All right. Now we're going to head up this way, which is a very long pathway. That is because I went to the left first. All right. Through this door here. And out this door there. I know, this is some top tier commentary. I try my best. And this is the room I was thinking of. Which, of course, some of these statues are gonna look familiar.
This is a joke, right? Odio Lee? What's he doing here?
That's a very good question, isn't it?
Lord Odio. Could it be? Yes, there's no mistake. It's him, or what he became.
We can't look at the statues for the ones that we don't have in our party. But Cube is also, like, in his own way. What?
Odio. That's you, all right.
I like how I'm playing coy about this, even though we already know the connection here. All right. Back to this statue, and we activate its little secret to get into the pathway. And down these stairs we go. And back here once again. Hate's Triumph. Interesting. Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything going on here, so... Oh.
Come hither. Let us speak.
Look who it is. It's been a minute since we've seen him.
I am your host, the Lord of Dark, the Archon, Odio.
Okay, that's all really cool, but like I have somewhere to be actually. Bye.
To flee is folly. This you shall soon learn. This realm is my domain, and I, its king.
Well, back in the void again. Back where we started.
Oh, children, out of time and out of place.
I guess.
Your wanderlust will lead you unto death.
So, there's one more optional boss. This is the Headhunter. You activate this by leaving when Odio shows up, which I just find very funny that they let you do it, and they're also like, hey, you can't just leave the final boss. All right, this guy is he's gonna hit pretty hard. There's no getting around it. He's resistant to Heavenly Peak's descent, but we're gonna see what we can do with it.
You're done! The old man taught me this!
Hopefully something. That could be worse. I do know that like no one has as much HP as like the the fish. Okay, Aboramari, what are you doing? Okay. I want to be near Lei so I can do healing with Hugh. But yeah, he's resistant to everything. So, you know, we're just gonna preemptively before he strikes Lei,
That's a big help.
give her a little bit of a stat buff. Yeah, this is his hard-hitting move.
I might be done.
Yeah, so that didn't exactly keep her alive, unfortunately. We are, because otherwise she is definitely gonna go down. We've got again, we've got several huge haunters of meat, so we're just gonna
Here.
Let's start over.
we're gonna do that. And she's she's gonna go down again.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is not it's not perfect, but like the good news is that him using that move give him a major stat debuff. So Sundown took him down in one hit. Hurricane continues to be a phenomenal move. It just does. Oh boy, wow, they almost got level ups from that. That's incredible. And would you look at that? We got ourselves a pair of cosmic boots. This is the last piece of cosmic equipment. And they may not go on anyone. Okay, we'll give him to Sundown. He's a cowboy. He needs a good pair of boots. But yep, we're running around in the void again and go back up these stairs. And we get put where we started. I think you do just get deposited at the last hero's grave. I don't think it's you start where your character started. I could be wrong on that, not 100% sure. But yes, this does mean that I have to go back through the entire Archon's Roost again. The consequences of my actions! Who could have foreseen this? Well, that's what I get for going after all the optional bosses. Okay, I'm not gonna make you watch that though, so be right back. Alright, let's talk to him for real now.
Full glad am I to welcome honored guests. Oh, travelers from afar, gathered here for purpose paramount, for words to heed. I've queries too to put to you. The first, beloved heroes you've become. But they, unique, unwanting, peers in name alone. How have they acquitted themselves? Put to proof, they pleaded others save them, risk their lives, endure such hardship, suffering, and pain, that they may reap a harvest sowed with delight. Pray tell, are charges such as these worthy of grace? I'd think on it. if I were you. The second, then, to which I'd have replied, the paths you've walked, for weal, for woe, for what? At precipice you stand, at journey's end, for justice, poor, defenseless souls in need.
Yeah. You might be right about that much.
For hope, a maker's faith in his great work. For creed and pride, a code that binds and damns.
Just so. For a code that guides, I walk in honor and live to serve.
For legacy, a master's dying wish.
So, what's your point?
It's a very lay response.
Within your words lies simple truth. You fought and won and claimed your promised prize. And not for noble cause, but selfish want. A craving, deep and primal, spurring to shield desire and disdain yours. Let those apart and those opposed be damned. The ones who call this kingdom home. Your kin in spirit. This I see. You are the same. Reflect on your regrets. And bid farewell to misspent life of sin. You live no more.
And with that, it's a very Square Enix approach to a final boss. Yeah, welcome to the, I guess, the face of Odio. This is phase 1 of the fight. There's 4 targets here. There is the brow, the eyes, and the maw. Do not attack the brow. You're not gonna do anything, and you're just gonna have a terrible time. As for everything else, the eyes hit hard, but the maw I think is fairly frail. Let's see, what are you weak to? You are weak to this style of move. So let's just use Monkey's Withdrawal. We are fairly spread out here. Thankfully, you know, we've got Cube on one side. Lei can heal herself, which is something at least. And Boromaru, we got a lot of healing items, so we've got that going for us. Okay. Will this even work? Not as a one-hit KO, but... Oh god, the mouth moved. It looks a little strange now. Okay. Why don't we just do... no, let's just do a spool up, because Sundown should be okay. Okay, that moved it again. Oh, you're gonna chew. Don't chew the robot! Can you do like a little heal? There you go, buddy.
Thanks.
Good job, Cube. Again, I would die for Cube. Okay. Let's... Okay, Sundown doesn't really have anything that, that's gonna do great here, so why don't we just do a triple twist? That didn't do a whole lot. Sundown will have his time in the sun later. Oh my god. Woo.
Sorry.
Thank goodness for data recovery. Okay. Oh god. So I really need to heal Cube. Okay, no, we're gonna Monkey's Withdrawal. Okay. Okay, Cube's gonna go down, which is not good. Okay, yeah, you do that, and Oromaru is gonna rush over there to get Cube back up. Nope. Items, and we're gonna use huge haunch of meat. Get up, Cube. You're a robot, but have some meat. I didn't think we were going to worry about Cube here, but here we are. Oh, good God. There are things happening here that I'm not happy about. Okay, abilities. We are going to we're gonna use Goldfish Shot. Sundown, you're gonna use the Unicorn Horn, actually, to cleanse yourself of this poison. Oh boy. Yeah, data recovery, we love it.
Thanks. Thank you.
You are going to use Monkey's Withdrawal again.
Right.
We're getting somewhere with this. Stop chewing on my robot. It's very rude of you.
Sorry.
I will return the favor.
Get out of here. Eat some goldfish. That didn't do as much as I was hoping it would. I need the maw gone. It hits hard. Okay, what can I use on you? Let's try Death Blossom. That should hit both of them. Okay. I don't want to hit the brow. That's the problem with that. I can't use that move because it'll hit the brow. We'll do this though. Which actually, with that moving, oh my god. Oh, I thought that said explosion. So I was a little more concerned. I mean, that's not great either, but like, okay. Okay, Death Blossom, let's go.
Cast flowers to the wind.
Okay, that's the maw gone. Yeah, goodbye. Okay, as for these two, Lion's Dismissal. That's some decent damage there. Stare Daggers. That, suppose it could be worse. Okay. Do I have anything? I can use a 100-volt laser, or I can use Maser Cannon. Sure. We'll do that. And Sundown can go ahead, and we've got some bomb grass somewhere. Somewhere. There it is. We'll just have him use that on himself. Okay. We're doing stuff. Okay, you're gonna do that. Please don't interrupt him. Actually, let's just... Okay, yeah, use that on Lei. That's fine. Okay, that was just a stat debuff. That's fine. Maser cannon! That's that one down. Now he's got one eye. Okay. Why don't I... Oh, you're resistant to that. Okay, sponge. Okay, that wasn't... okay, that was rude. Okay, we're gonna heal now after you do something like that. Okay, we'll use Death Blossom again. I don't want... I need to be careful with what moves I use because I don't want to hit the brow. We'll use 4 and 1 here. Which that did some decent damage. Okay. That wasn't too bad. We'll use data recovery to heal ourselves.
I will return the favor.
There we go. And
Cast
Death Blossom.
flowers to the wind.
That did some decent damage. Finally, Death Blossom has a purpose. Will you go ahead and use Starlight Strike?
It's over!
Ooh, that also did good damage. You can do that. That's fine. And we will do 4 and 1 again, and this might be enough. It was. Good shot, Sundown. All right, that is the face taken care of. Now it's time for phase 2. Which is also a very Square Enix look for a final boss. They have their influences. Okay. Okay, he's got no weaknesses, but also no resistances. So why don't we... Let's just start with Maser Cannon. Okay, that did quite a bit. Oh, he's stuck there. That's not good. Heavenly Peak's Descent. Let's go ahead and try that on this guy. Also, this music is phenomenal. Thank you for noticing. That was okay. Okay. What we really need is... I need to... Sure, we'll use the Huge Haunter meat.
Here.
Because I need him to be able to get off that tile. Because, yeah, lightning tiles, not great. Hurricane! We're using all the hard hitters. That did alright. Okay, how much damage is this gonna do? That's not... Are you kidding me? Okay. That's just rude.
You're done!
How dare you heal yourself? Oh my god. Alright, well, Hurricane will hopefully do some decent damage. Abilities. Why? We'll use Wind Slash. And then Cube can heal. Are you seriously? Oh! That's bad. Okay. Nope. we're gonna go ahead and use a data recovery. Leia's gonna need to move off of that tile.
Thank you.
Okay, Hurricane, come on. We're getting somewhere. Lightning tile damage. Yeah, you get off of there, and we're just gonna go ahead and use one of our healing items. Yeah, we're not doing that. Is there like a decent self-heal aside from? I don't really want to use the Alice Biscuit, but like I need a strong heal, so we're gonna do that. Okay. The lightning tiles are bad. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we're gonna use Death Blossom, and then items. We're gonna just go ahead and we're gonna do this. Eat it.
I will return the favor.
All right, Death Blossom. Let's see how this move goes.
Cast flowers to the wind.
That, it's not terrible. We really need to do we need better progress. That's the issue. Is there gonna be something better than Heavenly Peak's Descent? Well, I can't even hit him with that right now. Denial.
That ain't good.
Yeah, that's not ideal. Okay. Okay, hit him with Heavenly Peak's Descent again.
The old man taught me this.
Oh boy. Yeah, maybe I split this up into two just because this is gonna take a bit. Okay. Let's do Mazer Cannon again, and you. It's not gonna paralyze him. That's just not gonna happen. Let's do Wind Slash. See if we can finally hit with that. All right, so that's not the most damage, but you know, we're taking what we can get at this point. We've at least shaved off a little bit.
The old man taught me this.
This is a marathon, not a sprint. Oh god, Denial is gonna interrupt them again. Ah. Okay, let's see how Phantom Butterflies does, and we're gonna go ahead and use a data recovery here.
Sorry. Have my thanks.
And we're gonna try Hurricane again. It's gotta hit eventually. That was useless. It was worth a shot. I hate to keep using this move, but I can't imagine any of her other moves are gonna do that much damage. You know, if this is only doing 144. You know what? Let's give Sundown a buff here.
Thanks.
See how this goes.
It's
That was something. And let's do that. I mean, I can try another move, but like I said, I doubt this is gonna do much. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Interrupted again. I should probably heal Lei. Ooh, definitely should heal Lei. Try Death Blossom. Data recovery. This is why Cube is the best. And do Hurricane again. You are going to use Roaring Tiger's Boon. There we go. Keeping everyone's HP up like a good RPG player. I mean, I've got all these other, like, combat items. Maybe I should see about using them. Case in point. Let's... Yeah, I already have those equipped, so that's not gonna... I don't necessarily want to do any of that. Yeah, sure, we'll do this. There's a lot of these I just have not used. That didn't do much. We're getting somewhere. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. And a quick draw. So he only healed 4 HP from that. That was wow. Hit him with Heavenly Peak's Descent again. I love the others are just grouped over there, and Leia's like, I'm just gonna like be fine over here. It's all good. Okay. Let's try Wind Slash. That did it, yes! Way to go. All right. What do you say about that?
Well fought. And won. And now, the coup de grace.
No.
Of course not.
I'm not just gonna end your life. Oh, look.
Hope I didn't miss all the fun.
It's the other party members.
Finally caught up to you.
They formed their own group. We're the rejects.
Not yet! Not yet! Your fight is not yet done.
Oh. You're not looking too good there, bud.
For even should I falter here and now, my boundless hate shall transcend time. Hark! Look you now on hatred's multitude, on Odio and his many faces. You know them well. From ancient past, the beast! From distant future, maddened slave of men. In peace they plot and craft their prophet false. In war, they worship lords ambitious cruel. The windswept wastes yield monstrous men-at-arms. villain's murderess. For violence shall ever be your wont. My hate is yours, and yours is mine. To share a history so long as men yet live. Now sing our name, embrace us! Odio!
Enough of this. You don't know who you're dealing with!
Hell yeah, Lay. Let's show everyone who's boss one more time, shall we? Away everyone goes. So with that being said, how do you feel about doing another boss rush? This cutscene kind of loses its drama when you have this really cheery song playing. Maybe that's the point. It is supposed to be inspiring. And being told to die, child, die with this music is also an experience.
Yes, his advent is nigh. And now to the statue of Inko.
I don't really want to.
Rejoice! Our savior is come!
He really didn't.
Rejoice! Odio is come!
I don't know why we have to watch all these cutscenes again. And I know me talking over them ruins the drama of it all, but like, come on, this is our third time now.
Screw this. That thing's no god of mine. And I'm not melding with these freaks or anyone else. Still with me?
Unfortunately.
Then let's finish this, Matsu!
At long last! Up here, you two!
It's still funny. I'm not trained for this.
Mark well this moment as I, Odio, unveil to you the noble visage of he who will rule Japan forevermore!
Yeah, it's not shocking anymore at this point. Like I already know you're a giant weird frog man that, I don't know, made a deal with the devil or a demon or whatever you did. You really should see a doctor about that. Ah, yes, the bone pile. And thank you once again, Gory, for pissing off the giant dinosaur. At least that one's short and sweet. The same cannot be said about this one.
Mercy will be your undoing.
Do we have to listen to the whole thing again?
The so-called masters you defeat whose techniques you made your own.
I'm not doing it.
I, on the other hand,
We've seen it. I don't want to hear it again. Yeah, I know. You killed them all. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it again.
Each lay dead at my feet when I was finished. For true triumph is found only
I can't.
extinguishing you glory in nothing.
I can't.
And who am I? I am that which. Odie!
I could just hold the trigger and skip it, but I just can't. Oh my god.
You son of a bitch. A warrior. Like hell you
We
are.
could have just started from this point.
You're nothing but a cold-blooded murderer.
Like, this would have been fine.
Nakiat's speed, the great Aja's acrobatics, Han's guile, Shaki's strength, Max's determination, Moribei's wisdom. And with my own righteous fury, I will end you!
Like, we could have just done that part and it would have gotten the point across.
It is you, then. You who educated Pac and his brothers so deftly in the ways of war. I owe you a debt for the generosity you showed my disciples. We are men of violence, yes, but we are nevertheless men.
Men that like to yap a lot. Is that rude? Maybe it's rude.
I will repay you in our common currency.
As he holds up a big Gatling gun.
And lead and death!
Yun, you better be what? Behold, our Shifu's greatest secret.
Yep. One more time.
A desperate bluff.
Sorry,
Everyone takes descent!
I don't mean to ruin the drama of it. It's just it's the third time seeing all this. Anyway, yeah, you fight all these bosses again, but with your current abilities and stats. So, you know, for example, I can shoot goldfish at OD 10, which is just very fun. It didn't even hit me. It sucks to suck. You missed me again. It sucks to suck. Let's do Maser Cannon. This is fun. 0 damage. You just can't you can't get on my level. But yeah, I don't mean to ruin the drama of all those cutscenes, but it's like it's the third time seeing them. I'm done. I love how that was the song they had to choose for the the distant future. That's the words I'm looking for.
You've lasted longer than I thought.
Oh boy. Okay, you remove my ability to use my arms, but I can stomp real good. Okay. Better than, you know, when I had to play as
You suck.
yeah, you do suck. Believe me, I know. I had to play as him.
Come on, Natsu. Let's do this.
Yeah, this is much better than when we when we did it last. That's fine. You can push me back a little bit.
Boot to the head.
One more hit and he should be
You'll have
gone.
to do better than that.
I don't mind a good boss rush, but seeing all those cutscenes, I'm like, I'm a little over it. Sure. Oh no, you're resistant to that. I thought that said weakness. Yeah, I guess halogen lasers, that's fine.
God or demon or whatever. You're going down.
Bye-bye! Okay, but this time we're on our own fighting this guy, and that's fine. How much damage will this do if I use it on him? That did a lot. And I didn't even need to heal. Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna we'll just do it again actually. Cause like that was really good. He has like 2 HP left, basically. That did nothing. You healed a little bit from that. Here, we'll finish you off with Wind Slash, our beloved favorite. Bye. Nothing like some smooth jazz as you fight off a giant dinosaur. All right. That didn't actually do a whole lot at all. How about Burn Spark? I'm realizing I don't actually have Pogo's final move. I never got that. That's a big ol' oops for me. Well, he took some fire tile damage, so that's nice. I do though have plenty of items, so why don't we just do this? Use some of these battle items up that I otherwise forget to use. A giant dinosaur jumped on top of us and only did 32 damage. Amazing. Yeah, we'll throw this. Get some. Oh, I thought that was gonna do more fire tiles, but it didn't. That's fine. Is there? Yeah, there's nothing really else to do except for use a bunch of these items. Sure, fragmentation grenade. Just give that to a caveman. Why not? Let's see. Parasite sword. That does it. Yep. That's fine. It's great. All right. And you we'll use Worldbreaker's Wrath.
Feel my righteous fury.
See how this does. Now that, you know, we're not level 2.
Still with me? Excellent.
Yeah, how about, Celestial Palm?
Good.
Easy.
That,
Taking each other's measure. Now the real fight begins.
do I have anything that's penetrating? I don't believe I do, so we're just gonna use Celestial Palm again and hope for the best. And, you know, more stat debuffs is a nice bonus.
So predictable.
Oh my god, he missed. You're very bad at this. Let's do German suplex, see how that does. Crush. We love it. Reaper Scythe.
That it?
Yeah, I don't think this isn't going the way you'd like it to.
You watching, Jackie?
Bye. Okay, I will get out of the way a little bit of his Gatling gun and shoot him with my own. It's just the mismatch with all of this is very funny.
You're done! The old man.
Remember when we heard this song for like ever? Oh boy.
You proved a better challenge than I thought.
Yeah, you're not gonna get a chance to do anything, my
The old
guy.
man taught me this.
Bye. Look at them all go down. All of these symbols of hatred have been overcome. Look at that.
Why? Why can we not prevail? What have you that we lack? What secret strength?
You good? Oh.
The mountain trembles. An earthquake.
This power, it's overwhelming. And only growing more intense.
He's calling it to him. All the darkness, all the hatred in this world.
So it's not over, huh?
Not by a long shot.
Thank you for your contributions, Cube. Welcome to the third phase of the final boss, exclusive to the remake, The Sin of Odio. This was added as a new phase specifically for the remake. All right, the arms are weak
Done!
to this type of move, so let's go ahead and hopefully take this one down. Yeah, that should do it. All right, there's one arm. As for this one, let's go ahead and hit it with a wind slash. And how about a goldfish shot? Oh boy. Ow. Torment's Delight. That's not great. Okay. We're gonna do that. I would like Cube to heal everyone. Because this lightning tile nonsense is not good. Okay, well he's at least off of them, so that's one problem taken care of. Sure, we'll use Heavenly Peak's Descent on the other arm, even though it's not weak to it.
The old man taught me this.
Okay. How about we just go ahead and use Castella Cake.
Here.
Sorry.
Make sure everyone is good to go. You're gonna put more lightning tiles down. That's oh boy. All right. Well, that took care of the other arm. So we got that going for us. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and do a data recovery. Make sure we all stay up, even
Thank you.
as we're surrounded by lightning tiles. Lament of the Damned. That's not ideal. Let's go ahead and do this.
Here.
That's a big help.
Okay, well, he's weak to it, so why don't we do this? Let's go ahead and get off of the... I meant to go up and I went down instead, but that's fine.
It's over!
Did quite a bit there. Those two need to get off of there. Why don't we do a plasma spark? And once again, sure, that works. You know, I was hoping penetrating would mean it would interrupt it, and that just didn't happen. Wind slash. Maybe that will.
Fear the wind's might.
It didn't. I'm allowed to hope. God, Hurricane is such a crazy good move. Oh. Absolute condemnation.
Not good.
Oh.
Sorry, old man.
Oh no!
Well struck.
Okay, then.
That's not good.
Nothing's impossible. When you're too stubborn to surrender.
Luckily, we have 3 more party members. Which I love this.
I never lose. And together, we're unstoppable.
I love the fact that everyone gets a chance to do something. Like I love that so much. And you are going to you're gonna do Spiral Knee. Which that did decent damage actually.
I'm tired of your bullshit.
Akira language. All right. You've got every character available to you. Let's make use of them all. All right. Let's... yeah, we'll do Maser Cannon. Why not? Hit him with everything we got. We'll do Judgment Day again.
I'm tired of your bullshit.
What did I say about that word? I haven't accidentally sweared on this channel yet, but it's bound to happen one day. That did something. Yeah, Wind Slash.
The rest.
Do Big Shout. What can I do from a distance? I can do World Breaker Wrath. Again, may as well hit him with all of our hard-hitting moves. Hurricane! Just shooting the oh my god, Sundown!
Who are you?
You're done! The old man taught me this!
we're well aware that the old man taught you that at this point, Lei.
And I was...
Seem to be getting through.
I am Odio. Undying hate. Unyielding rage.
Oh, no. Ah, not again.
I must. I will.
Oh, he's fighting. He got out. And like I said, your entire party. Let's take him out with a heavenly strike. That seems fitting. And that, folks, is the final boss of Live Alive.
Forgotten name. Remembered now. Yes. Yes. Are these my hands? Stained black with blood and sin. What wickedness I've wrought. And all for what?
Hurts to say it. But you remind me of me. The old me. I saw what others had and hated them for it. Wondered why they deserved so much, and I so little. But I had it all wrong. Most of them hadn't gotten where they were just by asking for it. And what little they'd done was only a fraction of what they'd tried to achieve. That's just how it goes. We don't always get what we want. Sometimes, what we wanted was never ours to take. And sometimes, all we can do is try to be better. Do the best you can, and hope that it's enough in the end. Maybe that doesn't make much sense, but... I've made a lot of mistakes. Still do, from time to time.
To strive for something more. A better self. I too have made mistakes. I turned my back. By men, abandoned. Thus abandoned men. Make ready. Your return is nigh. My magic wanes as life and time remaining ebb. Let not this memory fade. My words preserve. In every heart, the seed of dark abides. The makings of a lord, when watered well, with hate, sweet hate, she springs eternal, sings. All tempting draught will drink of her again. In every heart, the seed of dark abides. The makings of a lord when watered well, with hate, sweet hate, she springs eternal, sings. All tempting draught will drink of her again.
About time we got out of here. I was starting to get homesick.
I still have faith. One day the sun shall rise. One day we will greet a new dawn.
Guess I'll have to pick up from where I left off. Looking for the next mountain to climb.
Whatever happens, we'll survive. That's what we do.
Wish you were here, old man. We did what we could. And that'll have to do, right?
Words well said by almost everyone. And the sun rises once more. A land no longer just of hate. Look, even the color filter went back to normal. Oh boy. Well, everything's not in apparent ruin at the castle anymore. I mean, at least the building. I don't know about any lineage. King did kind of get murdered. Anyway, let's check in on our protagonists after their adventure. Look at that. They got a kid. Good for them. Oh, and here's Gory. You cannot punch the child. Was just making sure that's not where it was going. I didn't want to see them. Why do you have to make me look at this stupid female? Oh. Gory got busy. Oh, Kato's okay. And so is Dart. And Cube. Happy reunion. Go give him a hug. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Sundown is still riding that horse. But you know what? What else would you really expect? He is a cowboy. Oh, he took his hat off. It's very profound. So is this like a place? This isn't where you live, I hope. If this is... I don't need a bed. I've got a gym. I've got gym equipment I can sleep on. I don't know. It seems like he might be moving on from here. Yep, this chapter, as bizarre as it is. I don't hate the near future chapter, it's just very bizarre. Is this gonna work? Or is it gonna explode? Maybe you shouldn't have had the child stand right next to the potentially explosive device. A device that has historically exploded several times. Oromaru doing his best Naruto run. Away he goes. Oh, and Lei. Oh, look, she's got students! I love it. So much. And that is Live Live. I love this game. I saw it years ago. I saw a playthrough of a fan translation years ago, which I never actually finished it. I got close to the end, and I never finished watching it. And I just thought it was such an intriguing, like, concept for a game to have basically a bunch of like short stories, and then obviously it all meets up at the end. But like, I don't feel like that's a thing you see in video games, and maybe I'm just not looking in the right places. But I thought it was fascinating. I thought the ideas they took with it as well. So, you know, like the present day chapter being like sort of like a Street Fighter kind of, you know, it's inspired by Street Fighter, and then them all having different gimmicks, like the timed thing and sundowns, and the ability to do either a pacifist run or, I guess you could call it a genocide run for Twilight out of Japan. It's just very interesting, the stuff they came up with to play with, you know, stuff that they're like, well, you know, maybe it's not going to be a whole game in itself, but we can put a bunch of ideas together in this collection. And yeah, even the chapters I'm less fond of, I appreciate what they're doing. You know, the you know, prehistory, you know, that sense of humor just doesn't click with me. And it's probably a bit of a sense of humor issue with the near future, but I can't say I hate either of them, you know? But when this game got announced as a remake, I remember watching that Nintendo Direct, because I think it was a partner showcase, so it wasn't like, I don't think it was in like a main Direct, so I wasn't like expecting there to be something that appeals to me. And you know, I love Cube as himself. And you know, when they do a partner Direct like that, or an indie Direct, you know, I go into it not expecting necessarily for anything to grab me, but you know, I appreciate it's there for the people that are looking for that. I promise I'm not one of those people that's like, it doesn't matter if it's not like a main Nintendo Direct. I am not that person. I think it's very awesome that they showcase that stuff. But anyway, when they showed this, I remember thinking with the trailer there was some stuff that seemed familiar. And then it gets to Masaru's like gym. And I remember being like, oh my god, I recognize this, and realizing it was Live Alive. Because Live Alive is like one of those things that I was just like, well, it's never gonna get released over here. You know, it was a 20-something-year-old, it was, when it came over here, it was a 28-year-old game. I was like, I didn't know what, you know, the fan situation of it was, because like when you talk about SNES RPGs, it's not one that comes up, partially because it never got released in the US at that time, but also just because there's other stuff that was more popular, you know, Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Mario RPG. You know, there's a bunch of RPGs on the Super Nintendo that it was just gonna get overshadowed by. So when they actually were like, we're doing a remake of it, because I also remember when Octopath Traveler got announced, I was like, God, this reminds me of Live Alive, and I would like to play the Octopath Traveler games. I own both of them now. I think I bought them in a bundle with Live Alive, because I was like, I want to play these games as twos, so like, let's just do that. And I think they were on sale. I don't know if anyone would be interested in me doing that on YouTube. I may do that on my own time. I appreciate the people that watched this series, but I'm also well aware this is not a Nintendo game, so you know, not everyone. there's a little less viewership, and it's fine. I don't want to say this is like, how dare people not watch this? I appreciate anyone that clicks on my videos, even for just a couple minutes to like check me out. Appreciate it. But I mean, if people would be interested in seeing that, I would consider it. But yeah, oh god, Masaru, don't do that. You're gonna die. But yeah, I love the HD 2D style. I hope they do more games. I feel like it's inevitable that they're gonna do another remake of Chrono Trigger at some point, and I hope they do it in this style. I know not everyone's into it, but I think it is a phenomenal way to do a remake of these classic games while still retaining, you know, the art style. Because like this game is gorgeous. Like the sprite work in this is phenomenal. I love it. And I love the look of the Octopath Traveler games. So yeah, I feel like I've never played Chrono Trigger. And at this point, I am just waiting for them to do the remake that, again, I feel like it's inevitable. Oh boy. But you know, this project had some bumps. There was like a month-long hiatus that I didn't plan on taking. There was also the hiatus that happened during the holidays. This project took longer than I thought it was going to, but I did have a very good time doing it, and I'm glad to have played through this game again. I'm glad it got a release here in, you know, outside of Japan. I'm glad people get to experience this game, and if my playthrough was the way you got to experience this game, then I am honored to have taken you on that journey. This playthrough was a fun time. Like I said, I love this game. I generally try to play games that I really like. There's the occasional exception. Looking at you, Thrillville. But now, when we come back to the title screen here, for one, it also shows something. Oh, I didn't know it did that. I knew it showed Aboromaru, or not Aboromaru, Orsted. I didn't know it showed the Sin of Odio. But yeah, when we come to the title screen now, it shows the party we had that beat the game. We're just gonna put it that way. But I have been yapping for so long. I still don't have an outro, but if you made it this far, through the entire playthrough especially, thank you so much for putting up with me, and I hope you'll join me in whatever the future holds. Hope to see you around.